Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli on FSD. If you're new, please subscribe and help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you to all of my supporters. If you're in the market to buy a Tesla car, please use my referral code. And this video, as always, is sponsored by EVBase. A little bit about EVBase later. I love them. And of course, consider support me on Patreon. I haven't done it for a long time, but you know, Tesla always have something up their sleeve. This one is a known secret, and that is the Tesla Semi, which was introduced way back then in 2017, 8 years ago or so. And you know, slowly but surely, you know, Tesla has been playing around, but looks like next year is going to be an explosion of Tesla Semi production and deliveries to few companies like FedEx and others. I'll go over it, but let me give you a little bit of background and let me tell you what's going to happen, because Tesla has completed or almost completed their amazing factory in Nevada, right next to the one in the factory that makes their batteries in Nevada. Right there's a whole section dedicated just to the semis. But a little bit background before that. So introduced, like I said, in 2017, and in December 2022, it was the first delivery for PepsiCo. Okay, about 100, maybe less. That they were their first customer. Now the range, they have two versions. One is about 300 miles and one is about 500 miles, 800 kilometers. Okay, fully loaded. Now the performance is 0 to 60 in 20 seconds when the truck is fully loaded. Okay, 36 tons, fully loaded. Okay, and it can maintain the speed even in an incline of 5%, which is amazing. Now, what are the motors? That's fascinating. This is the Tesla Model S motor, Tesla Model S Plaid tri-motor. When two of them in charge on when you need power, you know, going in incline to get started, and really the truck is operating on one motor in cruise, which is so incredibly efficient. It's a smart way to operate the truck. Okay, now just before I was going to mention that even though trucks represent 2% of any transportation of any vehicles on the road, they're responsible for 20% of pollution. So you want to tackle that, those ugly, disgusting diesel trucks. All right, charging, Tesla has their amazing charging infrastructure for their car. You know, if you have a Tesla, you have no problem for charging. It's going to be the same. These mega packs, mega chargers, 10 to 70% in 30 minutes. Over 1 megawatt is 1,000 kilowatts. So regular superchargers today is 250. There are some that are 350, but most of them are 250. It's like 4.5 superchargers. It's, I think, 1,150 kilowatt for charging. It's incredible, incredibly powerful, which is going to give you a tremendous amount of savings compared to a diesel truck. Some say, I'm sorry, Tesla said $200,000 in 3 years of savings. That's incredible. I love the driver sits right down in the middle. I'm going to go to the website. I'm going to show you in a minute. And also autopilot, and eventually full self-drive. Eventually, hopefully full self-drive. Let me just tell you something. If you want to be a truck driver in the United States and you qualified, whatever, you have the right license or whatever, you can get a job in 3 minutes, which is 2 minutes too long. Okay? There are 70,000 opening jobs for truck driver, meaning there's a deficit of 70,000 drivers. It's a very hard job. However, there's a demand for drivers. For PepsiCo, drivers want to get jobs in PepsiCo for those Tesla trucks because it's such a pleasure to drive it, and it's going to be even more and safe and all that stuff. And can you imagine how do you make up for this deficit by having an autonomous truck? That's going to be amazing. That's really going to be amazing. So what's for the future? Like I said, the Tesla factory in Nevada is completed, and Tesla is having one dedicated. I mean, how how smart it is. The factory is right next to the battery factory. So take the battery from here, drive 2 seconds, you have the batteries installed in the semi truck, which requires tremendous amount of a battery. I think it maybe is it's a tremendous pack. I mean, tremendous pack. Maybe 1,000, I would say 900 kilowatt hour of battery, maybe 1,000 kilowatt hour, but it's huge, like 8 or 10 Tesla Model Ys. It's a tremendous amount of batteries. Okay, so that's where it is. Okay, and the aim is to get to reach 50,000 trucks a year. What a great accomplishment that would be. Now, who are the customers? UPS, FedEx, Walmart, PepsiCo, hopefully Costco. Let's say, who knows? It's going to be amazing. So the demand is great, as expenses and fuel always suck so much of the profit from those companies who would need that. Now, Tesla itself uses their semi trucks to deliver their cars. So there's about 100, maybe 150 driving around, some PepsiCo and the rest for Tesla. Okay. Now there is competition. Okay. Cascadia is a very interesting company. Volvo, VNR, Nikola used to be, but they're out of business as they said. But those are the trucks that have the flat nose, okay, like it's in Europe. So it's not exactly the same design, and they don't have the exact same range. Okay, they don't have exactly the same range. So Tesla always wants to be the best charging infrastructure, the best range, payload, and all these things. It's really that's where they have their advantages. So it's not going to be the range is going to be bigger and all that. Let's go to their website. Here's the beautiful Tesla Semi, 500 miles, 2 kilowatt hour energy consumption. The factory itself, okay, how they load. I love this. This is great. See this? This is really beautiful. The cabin, the mega charging is incredible. You come head first, okay, pull in, and then you charge half hour, 45 minutes. You can go. Here's the Tesla truck with the Tesla cars being deliveries. All right, it is awesome, really awesome. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Hey guys, Moshe is here, and today I want to show you these two amazing bins, side bins for my Tesla Model Y Juniper that I got from EV Base. They're really good for storing stuff that you don't need to use, okay? So you basically put it in, and then, for example, on this side I store my charger adapter for if you charge in a non-Tesla supercharger. Okay, see, nice, solid, you don't need it. Same thing on the other side. You put it in like so, and then the cover comes in, and here on this side I put like my pump, my air pump. Okay, so I don't see stuff I don't need to use all the time, only if you need it, and then it covers. You like it? I think it's beautiful.